Hey everyone, I'm here with Robert from Fastums. Tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, Fastums has been around since about 95 as Fastums. We're a factory automation company that mainly focuses on pallet handling, but also we do part handling and integration of machine tools and processes. And we are here to really make Spindles more efficient, more productive. The investment in automation should always give you payback, and that's what we deliver.
So I love that I can see on your shirt here, on a lot of the imagery, 8760, number of hours in a year. You guys are clearly thinking backwards from how do we maximize the most of those possible. We're at a smart manufacturing conference. I think that's the name of the game everyone's thinking about. What brings you guys here? What are people asking most about and you talking most about here today?
Well, the first question is, like you said, what do you do? So we have to explain what we do, and then when we start explaining what we do, people start to engage and think, we have a problem with our machine tools. We have inefficiencies. We know we have expensive machine tools on the shop floor, and we need to get more out of them. How do we do that? We offer that service to basically give them automation, give them advice, consultation of how to maximize their spindle utilization. That's the key. That's the biggest takeaway, is utilization improvement. The benefits of unattended operation and all those type of add-ons are really icing on top of the cake. The real benefit is utilization and efficiency. That's what we deliver.
So you were talking earlier about, I'm going to, in my words, pallet management.
Yes.
And then also process management.
Yes.
As you guys have thought about this from a technology point of view, of course, this is a technology podcast. What have been some of the most difficult problems you've had to solve in order to bring your product to market?
So one of the things that actually makes us unique, or a differentiator in the market, is our software. It's our MMS, our manufacturing management software, that delivers the ability to not just manage machine tools integrated into a pallet system, but also to manage robot cells. For example, changing grippers, auto-loading lathes, changing jaws, work holding, linking those together with the machine tools, and then the ability to maybe bring in raw materials into the cell and manage the process from raw material right the way through to finished part. And one of the things that we can do as a company is we're an open integrator, so we can pull together all of those different processes. So most people think about pallets with just machine tools. That's just one element of creating a solution. To create a real solution, you have to be able to pull all the elements together. The machining, oh, you've got another process to do. Oh, I've got turning. Oh, I need to do some finishing. I need to do some grinding. Oh, I've got a sub-assembly that I want to do. Oh, I need to measure it. I need to do my quality control in cycle. I need to do finishing. Can you do finishing? Yeah, we can do a robot finishing cell. Can we then measure it? Oh, to measure it, you need to clean it. We have a washing machine. And we can integrate all those processes. And it's the integration that is the key. Many of our customers have said to me that they can go to a robot supplier and they can offer you loading a machine tool. You see it in the show here. Lots of little robots loading parts. That's just one small part. So a lot of people offer that, but they don't offer the whole solution. So the customer then has to buy this little piece from here, this piece from here, and this piece from here, but none of it ties together. With our MMS control, the software has an umbrella that encapsulates all of those processes, brings it all together under one control. And we offer true Industry 4.0 digitalized manufacturing, meaning that not only are we managing the processes, but we have reporting structures, and we can openly integrate to ERP systems, MES systems, so that the management of the company can look at the cells, look at what's going on in real time, and understand how they're performing. And if things are not performing right, we have a thing called insights. It highlights what things are not working as they should, and it gives feedback. And that way you have total visibility, digitalization and visibility of your processes. And if you know how your processes are going and you know what's not quite right, you can fix it. And if you can fix it, you become more efficient.
Got it. Was there, as you guys were developing this, can you talk about like one or two of the most difficult parts of solving this problem?
Well, I've actually been with Fastums for the best part of 24 years. I ran the UK operation for 7, and latterly, last 10 years here on the West Coast in the US. And in those years, we've developed our MMS control, which I mentioned just now, version 1.1. We're now at version 8.
Wow.
We've developed this software over that last 25 years. Actually, it dates further back than that, more like 30 years. The first FMS we ever did was 40 years ago. But as we've developed it, we basically asked customers, what do you like about us, our system? What is missing? What don't you like? What could we do differently? How can we improve? And we take that feedback and we develop software modules to accommodate that feedback. For example, ERP interfaces. We used to do a very basic interface. We now do a high level interface where as each operation is completed, we are now sending a completion back to the ERP so you can map the progress of parts through each individual operation in real time. That wasn't possible maybe 10 years ago. So as we go through, we get better and better.
Got it.
If you said what's difficult, a lot of things have been really difficult. The integration of robot cells was really difficult. In the past, we had robot cells with PLC control, but how do you link that into the master control? How do you link it into the order management and the work holding and basically job changing? The MMS was developed version 7, where we could then have the robots under the control of MMS. That was a huge development, meaning that you put the orders in, the robot knows what resources are needed to do the part, and it can then change the work holding, change the grippers to do that, loading a lathe or a fixture accordingly. So that was a very, very big step forward. And the other big step we had was predictive scheduling. In our MMS software, and we've had it for the best part of 10 years, 12 years now, where we put the orders in and it resource checks everything. It's looking for what you need to make this part, programs, material, tools, machine tool, fixturing. And it looks at these parts, and if anything's missing, it will highlight in advance and tell the operator, by the way, you've put this order in, you don't have this resource. And the operator can make an action to fix it. So for example, tools are worn out. It will highlight, oh, your tools are missing, get these tools fixed by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and if you get these tools in the magazine by then, your production will keep running. Predictive scheduling means the operator is proactive. If you're proactive, you're more efficient.
Got it.
It's a huge step forward. That was, I would say, every 10 years there's something really big. Predictive scheduling was a big step forward, and maybe 4 years ago, the ability to manage robot cells using the same software platform, because now you're unifying the technologies. This is really, and it's moving fast.
Very exciting. Robert from Fastums, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate the time.